Alright, welcome back. This is MDawg playing as Captain Sanchez once again, and looks like audio is working, so let's go check this out. So right now we are in a spot here on Mosquito where primarily we are trying to catch Ruffe. In fact, some trophy Ruffe have been coming out here, so I thought we would check it out. It has gotten to be a little later in the morning, so this is probably not even Ruffe that's on here right now, but I wanted to show you kind of what I caught sitting here from the night before. It's during the morning hours, so we're starting to see white bream and looks like perch come out. Now, I was fishing on 19 hooks with worm on one, and then 19 hooks with red worm on the other. So that's what we've been using. And this is what we've caught so far. So if you do have a Ruffe order, or if you just want to go for broke and try to get a Ruffe trophy here at Mosquito, this is a pretty good spot. I mean, you can see on the sizes of the Ruffe, we're getting some decent sizes. So it's probably just a matter of time till we see some real big ones. But if you have a cafe order, and if you can, you know, kind of fish the whole night, which I did not get to do, then it seems like a pretty good spot to fish at. Now, if you do not have the cafe order, then it's not bad silver for a night of fishing, but it's not great either. So one other thing I wanted to try, and I'll keep you with me for a few minutes here while we're trying this out, and we'll see how this goes. So this is going to be 70-38, which I'm pretty sure is over here and just a little bit down here. Obviously, we are on Belaya. And I will probably go back to Mosquito and try to fish for Ruffe, at least for one more night. All right, so here is... well, that's 71-38. Surely that's... surely that's about correct. Let me just double check this. Let's see here. All right, yeah, this is correct here. So we're at 70-38. This is supposed to be a reasonably good grayling spot. And I'm going to start off using the lure that they were using in this post, which is, let's see, what do I have equipped here? Which is the Dragonfly Bell 2002. And let's see if we can catch any grayling. Of course, we'll also switch to our Hornets and our Spikers just to give them a try as well. It's almost 1 p.m. It's probably like really slow bite rate time at the moment. But if we sit here for a little while, we get closer to evening, maybe we'll catch a couple fish. At least that's what some people are reporting is happening here. So let me cast this a few times and I will bring you back if indeed I start getting some bites. So it's been a little hard to find a bite. We did. It's now 2:30. It's going to be an undersized grayling, I think. Or maybe not. It actually looks like, oh yeah, that is grayling. 7 different lures. Hey, we finished something. That's cool. So we did finally hit a grayling. All. Let's cast it one more time. And then I will try some of the other. Again, this lure is a little heavier than what we typically use, so we're getting some longer casts, but I will try a couple of the other lures just to kind of do a comparison. A little different spot than we've tried recently here at Belaya. Still might not be great, but if you're lower level and you're just trying to experience some spin fishing, this might be one of the better options right now. This or some of those winding spots. Okay, let's try the hornet one time, and then we'll try the spiker. Let's just see, while it's still slower bite rate time, just what, if anything, we're catching here. Yeah, I think I do want to do one more rough night. I do want to get back to catching some bream as well, but making some consistent silver. Yeah, we're just not hitting much here, so just to see if we can get a couple fish, let's try what we've been doing more often, which, like this, I think. See if anything's biting down here. Alright, so almost an immediate bite. Also a grayling. So we could try throwing that same lure down here maybe, that goes a little farther because it's a little heavier. The dragon bill. Especially since we're fishing for rough at night. Keep digging as much as we can for those redworms. Although we're at enough maps now, we might be able to find redworms at a decent price. I don't know. According to how much you fish at winding, I guess. Sometimes you can dig enough redworms that you don't ever have to buy them, but you do a lot of night fishing at winding, it just always feels like you want to be using redworms there. I don't think we've had a marker yet here. We've only had 2 fish, in fact. Belaya strikes again, apparently. Almost there. At least we're getting points and spinning. Okay, that's a marker. Especially if it's species that we've been catching. I mean, if this is a grayling, it's a nice one. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Wonder if that's even personal best here. Alright, one more cast here and then we'll probably head back to Mosquito and fish for a few more rough. They're going to activate again here shortly. Using our spiker, let's just try this one more time up here at 37 or whatever it was. Oh yeah. Now that it's a little later in the day, let's just check it. Doesn't seem to be great here. Okay. The grayling were popping off, we would go for it, but they're just not. Alright, so there's 66 silver. Most of that was at Mosquito. And we're going to get set up one more time here on the rough here. So it's 80.72. Sorry, that's not right. That is actually the bleak spot. What I'm thinking of, it's 50.80. And we're at a 10-meter clip here. Red worms on 2, regular worms on 1. Alright, and I'll let you know how this goes once we get to the end of the night. Alright. Okay, well, as you can see, we have trophied the Ruffe. You know, even this second night, like, I threw everything in at the 10-meter clip, and initially it was like, okay, the bite rate doesn't seem like crazy good, but you know, we're catching a couple Ruffe, and then all of a sudden, boom, trophy hits. It just feels like this is like a decent trophy spot for Ruffe. So if you don't have your Mosquito Ruffe, I guess that's the moral of the story here. This seems like a pretty good time to get it. So remember, we're at 10-meter clip. We're using 19 size hooks, and we are catching that trophy on a red worm. So pretty cool. And we get another Mosquito card trophy in. Let's see how much. First of all, let's make sure nothing has changed with the cafe orders. And then let's just check real quick what that's worth, a trophy Ruffe. Oh, we do have a Ruffe order now, so this is great. That'll be an easy 16 silver. If you fish in this spot where we're at in the morning, you'll definitely catch the sleepers as well. Even on these worms, the red worms and regular worms that we're using. So that's just another cafe possibility that you can do in this spot. Got nibbles over here, but no fish yet. So let's just see like one more round of fish, and then I'm actually probably going to bounce off of it. I really just wanted to see if we could hit that trophy. And the trophy, by the way, is worth 32 silver. So Ruffe, not bad silver already. And if it's a spot where you're getting some trophies, then all of a sudden it turns into a really nice location. So all right, I'm going to give it another minute or two. We'll see another couple of Ruffe, and then I'll wrap this one up. All right, let's check it out here. Should be able to see one or two more fish. Light green. Another nice Ruffe. All right. That'll do it. I have one non-marker. I guess I'll stay in here a little bit longer till we can do that cafe order. But as always, thanks for watching. We are 17 3/4 now on Santiago, pushing towards level 18 quickly. I'm going to try to get some more bream in, more bream fishing in as we think about leveling up our ground bait, starting the ground bait process. That's probably the next goal, is start hitting the making ground bait a little harder. We're at 9%. We want to get that up till we can make bream ground bait, and then keep pushing it past that as well. So thankfully that one's, I mean, everything's expensive to level up, but that one's a little bit more manageable than some of the other ones. You just kind of got to keep at it, and it'd be nice for us to start working that in at this point. So we'll start doing that, I think, soon, and continuing to progress. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.